It's able to hold the spear's weight already without popping out. I'm going to call that good. Maybe a little more.
Are there any artists in the region who you look up to?
Oh, absolutely. Gertrude Svarny, number one.
I'm Gertrude Svarny. I'm an artist, and I live in Unangax.
These are the tools that I use. Whether you want this light on her.
Assembly.
Oops.
Keep these other states going through the same kind of demographic.
Hand tools. I use these quite a bit.
I started out painting and enjoyed it very much, but wasn't very good. But when Sam and I moved here in 1980, saw some whalebone on the beach and picked it up and took it home and got a milling baller and an X-Acto knife, and I made some things, and they encouraged me to put it in the local art show just before Christmas. They all sold before the art show started. So I said, that's very interesting. And because I was using those materials, it drew me into doing cultural things too. It brought my interest back to studying the artistic endeavors of our people, and never realized before how wonderful they were and how industrious they had to be and hardworking to, accomplish the work that they did. I had left when I was 12 years old. We were evacuated down to southeastern Alaska. Oh, it was kind of heart-wrenching, just leaving here, But it was also exciting for kids, if you can imagine. First time on a ship and, traveling, and first time we saw trees or frogs. Exciting for us kids, but must have been hard on the older people. And then several weeks later, we were taken to Burnett Inlet, and it was a abandoned cannery. There weren't enough houses. The first night I was there, we stayed in this one house, and there were about 14 to 18 kids. We slept on the floor, and we could see the stars through the breaks in the ceiling and stuff. And they did not prepare anything for us. They just took us and dumped us there. And I have to say, thank God for our Unangan people. They just got together and they had a meeting, and they started repairing their houses, and they built houses. They built the first one for my mom because she was the midwife and the health caretaker, and they thought she was pretty important. Came back in 1945, got married in 1950, and left in. Sam was transferred to Pennsylvania in 1963, 62. I've always wanted to come back I never wanted to leave. So when we came back, we were very happy. And I was lucky that my husband loved it here as much. And so one time we were up here for a couple of weeks vacation. On the way back on the plane, I said, Sam, let's move back to Alaska. And he said, let's go. Oh, it's changed immensely. I think I learned how to swear when I came back. Because the type of people that were here, they were fishermen. They were fine people, but a different way of life. When we left, it was a small, quiet place. And when we came back, it was this little boom town. I started out never sculpting or doing anything like that, and so I had to figure it out all by myself. And I never went to art school. Well, when I was working, when I was in the working mode, I would get up at 7 o'clock and throw my clothes on, and I'd go to work, come in at 9 o'clock, take a shower and clean the house and go back out. And then come back and eat lunch and go back out and work. And I'd work till 6 or 7 o'clock. Thank God Sam would cook sometimes. So, but when I was really working, that's how I worked. Worked long hours and hard. And I worked with stone. It was very heavy. And learned to manage that, and I got stronger and stronger. I have all these plans. I says, for God's sakes, you're 92. Take it easy. So I have plans to do more ivory carving also.